I want to play a game. Who do you see yourself as? Are you a perfect person?
Well, it's okay, because you don't have to be. Welcome to our radio show where we talk about just about anything and everything. Except that we'll never be able to talk about everything because everything's happening at the same time around everywhere, every day, every time. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you appreciate this. So don't worry, our little radio station isn't anything major. We like to talk, we like to take calls, we like to maybe take a sponsor or two. Not as bad as the other guys, but we try to be just as good. Anyway, so let's get on with the show. So since not really much is happening, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the news right now. Yes, I know everyone hates the news. Yeah. But when it comes to Florida Man, people shut the fuck up. So the first one that we see that catches my attention is Florida Man posed as flight attendant to score dozens of free flights. I won't talk too much about it, but it seems a South Florida man who pretended to be a flight attendant booked more than 120 free flights. Now, my only question is, was he a good flight attendant? Did he give people their drinks? Did he rip them off? What's the fucking story here? I don't think this man did anything wrong. If he was a good flight attendant, I think he deserves his free flights. Am I wrong? Now, authorities say from 2018 to 2024, this man booked free flights on an airline carrier's website that was only meant for pilots and flight attendants. All of the flights booked, he flew on 34 without paying for any of them by posing as a flight attendant who worked for other airlines. Again, don't know what crime was committed. He's just trying to save a buck. We're all trying to do that. Clearly it worked for a while. Might as well keep the ball rolling. Is he destroying anything? Is he hurting anyone's fucking feelings? Anyone's wits? Destroying any property? I don't think so. I think this man's doing alright for himself. Now, before anyone goes crying, but he did something wrong. He did something wrong. We know. That's why it's a fucking news headline. It's a joke. We know he did something wrong. But, however, let's think about it. Man just saved how much money? How much money does it take to do like a straight flight? Who is texting me in the middle of a show? Motherfucker. Well, alright, I guess we're just gonna get interrupted again. We have a caller on the line. Let's see what you think. What do you think of this man that got free flights?
Now, me personally, I really think that he deserves the worst punishment. I don't think he should be put to death or anything, but I have to pay $200 ticket. He should have to pay $200 ticket. Now, times that by 120.
What's funny
that
is that
crazy. Did you just cut me off?
I did. Actually, I'll do it again. But listen, you can think of it as a protest. You can think of it as a way to say, hey, maybe you shouldn't charge so many fucking many dollars to try to fly.
Now, I love to protest like the next guy, but I think that you're just wrong. He really should be put to jail, not for anything serious, but I have to pay it. He should have to pay it. And this bozo got 120 free flights. Protest or not, I think it's messed up.
Now, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying that he should only have to pay less. I'm saying that really we should be paying less for these tickets like what we used to do. Rember when we used to at least have good food that we paid for on the planes? We used to get served good food, good quality service. Now what do we get? We have to pay for a water cup, and you have to use it with a credit card. Can't even use cash. What do you got to say to that, bitch?
Did you just really call me a bitch? Did you really just call me a fucking bitch? I'll show you a bitch. This is why no one likes your radio station.
That's wrong.
You're just a motherfucker.
Nope.
Like, think of it. All you do is sit here, argue, hope that people are gonna have a mental breakdown because you said something little controversial. That's why you're just a fucking cis male. You don't like anything that anyone has to say. You just say your own things and just stick with it. You fucking
my
cunt.
bad for trying to fight for America. I thought this was a free country, land of the free, land of the cheap fucking plane tickets. You want to go visit Europe? Go visit Europe, but let's make them not cost like an arm and a leg and a newborn fucking baby. What do you think of that?
So I should still let this slide. Just let him go. Right? I have to pay for my tickets and he has to pay for his. He got them for free. I don't want him to get them for free. Not because I pay the same amount as everyone else, go to the kiosk, wait in that long ass line. You wouldn't know anything about that because you have a fucking private plane, don't you, bitch.
I don't know.
Again, this is the reason I hate your show. Your show is stupid. It's fucking
called
trash.
me.
And I hope that every one of your viewers puts it in the fucking...
And she's gone. We're going to go ahead and move this section on because clearly it's heated. Anyway, welcome to our radio station to anyone that's still waking up. So we're going to go ahead and change up the news story here because still don't have nothing else to talk about. Haven't gotten any text messages lately, so I think we're good. But the next story we got is Florida man caught stalking ex. Admits watching her sleep for months. Now, me personally, I wouldn't mind being watched. I got nothing going on in my life. I mean, think about it. If they're watching me sleep for months, they're not going to kill me. Clearly, they're dedicated on their cause, so it's just free surveillance, right? You don't got to pay for a monthly subscription of a camera service when you got some guy just watching you. But all jokes aside, let's go ahead see what it says. He said he was admitted on his way to his ex-girlfriend's house. Had been secretly watching her sleep for the past 6 to 8 months. Also claimed he vandalized the woman's home back in April, according to officials. According to the arrest report, there had been a significant increase in car break-ins and burglaries in the neighborhood. They said they saw him walking through the area with a ski mask on his head, using his hands to conceal his face. And they said he was wearing dark-colored hoodie and carrying gloves in his pocket, along with a knife and lock-picking tools. See, he has his own key. That's how you know he's dedicated to his job. I mean, think of it this way. If a robber breaks into my house, the stalker's probably going to kill him, and there's probably going to be no evidence left behind. There's nothing left to clean. They are their own free maid. This man did nothing wrong here. Oh, someone already immediately is on the line. Spare me your wisdom, wizard. What do you have to say?
All I have to say is, I agree. Believe it or not, I think that we should continue letting people stalk other people. Now think about it. You said it right on the spot. No surveillance. They'd probably clean the house after killing someone. I mean, it's perfect. Think about it. They're watching you sleep. I mean, in all reality, they're probably the perfect roommate because, listen, they're not leaving the lights on. They're not leaving the water running. And, best of all, you don't gotta worry about them. No maintenance. They worry about themselves and they worry about you. What's the downside here?
Now, caller, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I did not expect you to agree with me, but you do make a great point. I mean, they're not wasting any time, any money. This is the perfect opportunity to get some free shit done. Now, if you have a stalker, take advantage of it. Turn a negative into a positive. I like where your head's at, caller. We're gonna go ahead and go to the next caller. What do you think about this?
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around what's actually going on. Because you're saying stalkers are a good idea. This is probably the most stalker thing I've ever heard in my life. Listening to a radio station. I had to call and let you know that you're a fucking moron.
And they break. They finally give me one. Someone that doesn't understand true patriotism trying to save an honest dollar. All I'm saying is that if we have a stalker, what's there to worry about? Not like they're going to slit your throat in the middle of the night listening to some music. I mean,
yeah,
what
but
do you...
listen. If a stalker breaks into your house, let's say the chances are they do stab you in the neck. What are you going to do?
Well, simply, I'm not going to let them, all right? I would have woke up, I already would have beat their ass, and they already would have been in a coffin. It's not that complicated. Like, you can kind of wake up to the feeling of something wrong. It's like a seventh sense that humans have.
Are you fucking serious? You're gonna just wake up before they stab you in the neck because you had a feeling, is what you're saying?
Yes.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Do you understand how much of a criminal you sound like you are being right now? Do you understand what it sounds like you're trying to provoke in people? That's actually mind-boggling. The fact you think it's okay for stalkers to break into their ex's house for months after stalking them. And for months they can just break in their house and everything's just fine. I can't believe I'm actually listening to this fucking buffoonery. Goodbye.
Well, fucking goodbye to you too. I didn't need you on my radio station. If anything, you were just more content. Thank you, I appreciate it. Now thank you for your input, but I don't care. I still think that maybe stalkers should have a chance at something. Gives them a job. If they're jobless, it gives them something to do. I mean, clearly they care about you, but I guess we can go ahead and go to the next news segment then, if you're so worked up about it, you little pussy. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and go to the next news segment then. We got baby alligator stolen from Florida business. I think that's just a free pet. If it wasn't a free pet, why would it be so tiny and grabbable? Let's see what else we got. Naked Florida man with beer. Women's underwear arrested for exposure at crowd beach. Now this man knows how to fucking party. Maybe he just got a little too drunk, maybe a little too tipsy. I mean, yeah, he should be in jail though. Let's go ahead and go to the next section. We got Florida man threatens to assassinate the president. Destroy New York with missiles and 911 call. Oh, please tell me that there is. Sweet. Yeah, fuck it. We got some shit. Here we go. Here he is. 34, multiple calls, 911 calls to the sheriff's office, February 26. Report is citing an arrest report from the sheriff's office. Said, I need a ride to the airport to be taken to the White House to assassinate the president. What the fuck is this guy on? I don't even know fentanyl could cause that kind of fucking lunacy. It said, I'm about to launch the missiles to destroy New York. He allegedly said in another call, I'm a Confederate soldier and I'm looking to get revenge. My missiles are attracted to the president's tower. There's another call. They said, tell the FBI that I'm a mass murderer, and he wanted the president to go to his house because tomorrow's his last day on planet Earth. Deputies who responded to his home said he was nowhere to be found, though arrested him the following day. He was charged with making a threat to throw, place, or project or discharge a destructive device, falsely reporting of a bomb or explosive to make a false 911 call. Former U.S. Secret Service agent of 10 years told outlet that the 911 recording sounded like the idle rant of somebody who's mentally deranged. A good percent of the people that make threats have some level of mental illness or they're experiencing some type of mental breakdown. Oh my god. His bond was only set to $35,000 though. So that's good. He didn't really have too much going on for him. Good shit. Now let's go ahead and change it up a little bit. Here we go. Florida principal hosts underage house party. Alcohol, marijuana, fights, and gun found. Oh boy, we got some more fucking party poopers. Between 100 and 200 kids reportedly attended a booze-filled house party hosted at the principal's home over the weekend. What the fuck? Why was I not invited? Just because I didn't go to the school? Just because I'm not cool enough? On a fucking radio show. Come on, then again, never mind. Never mind I said anything. Regardless, let's go ahead and see what else it says. At the time, alcohol was ready and available between red-white coolers inside the residence. Students told officers that it appeared that the principal seemed okay with what was happening. Police said video from the party showed a white male with a mask pointing what appeared to be a gun at the person recording the video. Another video also shows a student slapping another student. What the fuck was going on? I think there was a little bit more than just alcohol and pot, because that takes a lot. That takes a lot to do shit like that. Or just a couple dumbasses just trying to fucking wind down. Who knows anymore? Fucking today's world is just weird. I don't know if I want to live in it anymore. I don't want to live in it anymore. We got another one, and this one may not end the way that you think it will end. Florida man shot, killed his dog because he had no power after hurricane hit the state. Now you think, oh, maybe the dog was injured, maybe the dog was hurt, put all Fido down. No, it wasn't that nice. You know how these stories usually go. Here we go. We had a Florida man furious that he had no power days after the hurricane hit. The state allegedly fired his gun recklessly inside his house and shot his dog, which later died. That's usually what happens when you shoot a gun. According to the county sheriff, Florida was arrested on October 23rd and booked into jail on charges of animal cruelty, a felony, and use of a firearm under the influence of alcohol and aggravated assault for shooting inside of a dwelling, both misdemeanors. He's all mad because the power company hadn't got to him to turn his power back on, so he started shooting his gun in the house, said the sheriff. That's right, this idiot was shooting his gun in the house and shoots and kills his dog. Now, if that's not bad enough, he doesn't immediately call 911. He goes over to his neighbor's house, says he couldn't find his phone. No surprise here, alcohol is involved in this. Told 911 dispatcher said he thinks he shot his dog. No, you knew you shot your dog, said the sheriff. I really shouldn't be laughing because that is actually fucked up. So the dog wasn't hurt or anything. He just recklessly just shot the dog. This man should be pretty much shot like the dog that he is. The man reportedly went back to his house and sat on the porch to wait for deputies. Deputies found the dog in distress with blood around it. He was taken to a nearby hospital and died. He's being held on a $17,000 bond. You had evil in your heart, you were mad, you couldn't control your emotions, and you were drunk and you killed your dog. Ain't that some shit? Well, if you don't think you hate people enough, well, you can surely say that you don't hate people enough. Because I surely hate people a lot, and I still don't hate them enough. I hate people, man. I really do. Like, I don't hate everyone. I hate everyone equally, right? But, man, if you could get off the fucking left lane when I'm driving. It's not even just that. I know it's a weird segment going from dog dying and shit like that to traffic, but I'm getting, I guess it's a personal rant now. Get out of the left fucking lane if you're going to go 10 under the speed limit. Everyone knows everyone here speeds at least 30 over the speed limit. That's just by default. If everyone's going the speed limit, there's a cop ahead or there's a cop radar somewhere ahead. Now, I'm looking at these news stories still while I'm talking, and I just found out there's another one. And I'm not bullshitting. There's another story. And this one, I don't know if you're going to like this any better. Oh, wait, maybe you will. Because it looks like it has a better ending. So we got a Florida man accused of throwing a chihuahua off a hotel balcony like a football. Deputies say, of course. Florida man was taken to jail after he threw a dog off a balcony, causing the animal to break several bones, according to the sheriff's office. Investigators soon learned that the man, later identified as that man, told an employee that the dog had been tossed off a balcony by a friend like a football. He suffered multiple injuries, multiple fractures, including a broken leg and a broken mandible. Well, looks like we're getting our first caller in a while. I guess I pissed so many people off they stopped calling for a while, but we got one. Someone is calling the show. What do you have to say for us there, genius?
I have to say, I don't appreciate how people are treating animals currently these days. You just read 2 stories, but I guarantee you there's plenty more that are unreported on the news. Not only are people mistreating their animals, other people use them as just decorations for their house. If a animal shows you love and care, you give love and care back. I've seen many people not pet their cat when they want attention. It is completely unacceptable. Something that I cannot tolerate anymore.
Alright, does everyone ever tell you that your voice is very menacing and I'd rather not be around you when you're angry? But I agree. Anyone that abuses, neglects, completely just doesn't care about their pets, I think they have a different spot in hell. They got a front row seat to the worst possible place. And now I want to say before you speak again, you do terrify me. So you're not planning on doing anything, right?
My lawyer has advised me I'm not allowed to talk. I'm not allowed to speak. I'm not allowed to say what my next actions will be. I'm fairly fed up. But I am not going to retaliate. Yet.
Oh, crazy. He hung up. Wow. Alright. Yes, sir. We're going to go ahead and, We're gonna move it along here now. We're gonna just talk about some random shit. We're gonna turn off the news. We're just gonna go ahead and just be normal, right? We're gonna talk about the day and day. So, alright. Now, I guess what we can talk about is the weather. That's right. And we're not talking about the future weather, because I don't know what it's gonna be, but the current weather it's just been crazy. Raining non-stop, and like, well, I say non-stop, but it's like every day. I like cheeseburgers a lot. I really do. I love a double patty. I love some bacon on it if I can. But I love me some cheeseburgers and a side of fries. You guys ever want to get a cheeseburger ever? Go get it. Go get a cheeseburger. You know, it's your freedom. It's your right. It's your freedom of what you want to do. That's the great thing about us humans, is that we can do whatever we want at any point. I probably shouldn't say that. All right. Phones nowadays, right? Everything's got to listen to you. Now, it's not just phones. It's your toaster, it's your refrigerator, it's your crock pot. Everything has to listen to you, right? Ads. Why does everyone have to, or like, why does every company have to put in data, statistics, and all that? Does anyone actually like ads in their face? We run ads when we need to, and it's usually at the end of each segment or show, or when we're taking a break. But we don't like ads for trying to get people to buy stuff. We only run it because it pays us, but we also hate it in our face. Now, when I say in our face, I mean there's ads literally in your face right now. New cars are probably going to have ads on their dashboard telling you to go to like Taco Bell or whatever passing your way. They're going to go like fucking, hey, I see you've been driving for an hour. Would you like to get gas at this gas station that we definitely didn't get paid to say? I don't like it. I don't like where the future's turning with this shit. We don't need to be a human ad. We don't need to be human statistic. We don't need to be human data usage. Like, can we turn that shit off? Can we take that off of everything? That'd be great. You know? I could put my tax dollars to the fucking road that still has potholes in it. Instead, they want to put more shit to fucking analyze my life a little bit more. I don't want to be analyzed for the rest of my life. I don't know about you guys, but I personally don't want that shit in my life. But everything's gonna do it. I'm sure even your fucking gaming station controllers are gonna get either that, and they're probably, honestly, I won't be surprised if gaming consoles are gonna have their own credit card slide in, like a little thing to pay for like microtransactions or something like that. Like, I won't be surprised if they have that. They have like gift cards that auto activate like that. The future is just crazy. Everyone wants money. Everyone wants to post ads. Everyone wants to do everything fucking different, but they never want to get rid of the ads. Everyone wants to be, oh, I want to invent this new thing, but it's gotta have Wi-Fi. Like, alright, I'm a gamer myself, right? Do we need to have everything on Wi-Fi? Games used to just run on the console. Now we just gotta play them through Wi-Fi, even if it's single player. It's a bullshit world we live in, and I don't like it. But, I guess I've rambled on for too long. We're gonna actually take our breaks. Funny enough, I know we're rambling about ads, and here we gotta take an ad break, but we gotta keep our studio running too. I'm sure you can understand. Now, if you like this radio station, you might listen to them. If you don't like this radio station, I'm sure you'll tune into something else like 99.3 or some shit. But anyway, we will be back with a new segment, hopefully, and see what happens in a little while. So stay tuned, don't touch that dial, and we'll be right back. You want a break from the ads? Well, that's too bad. But what I can do for you is offer something special. Water. Keeps you nice and hydrated. Goes down nice and smooth with all new H2O technology. Water. Help your senses grow today and stay alive longer. Because your family loves you. But we don't. Because we're an ad. So fuck you. Buy our product today. Water. The water is the bottle.
Rated E for everyone. The aliens are attacking, and it's very bad for our country. And to, like I said, the world, which most people usually dream of. This is your gamer chance. The attackers are coming, and the world needs you more than ever. With the training redundant, and the guns are stocked full of ammo, you have no excuse but to save the planet. So what are you waiting for? Don't save the planet for those attacking invaders. Attackers, order your copy today and become one of the biggest heroes we've ever seen. Get a deluxe bundle now with our new arcade machine. No console needed.